Hey everybody, let's take a little ride and explore the Penasquitos Canyon. If you saw my video the other day, I did a 25-mile loop from Black Canyon all the way down to Torrey Pines and up through Penasquitos Canyon. However, my camera ran out of battery as I was coming up through the canyon, so I didn't get any footage of it and wanted to try some different trails. So on this little ride, we're going to go ahead and try to get some footage of the Penasquitos Canyon so you can see what it's like, because it's very beautiful in there. So I decided to go on this ride during my lunch break. And as going out on this ride, cruising along, I never knew what this access road was that cruised right along the I-15 here, right past Mira Mesa Boulevard. But as you come on down, it's nice and paved and great little access road. But on the map, I used it because I figured, hey, this would get me where I want to go. I only had to cross one street at a stoplight. But other than that, it's a pretty straight shot, coming right on down along the I-15. And then we go under it. Just checking. Yeah, I know the way to go. Right down this way. You might notice this little artifact off of the camera that you can see there, and that's just a mount that I need to optimize. I'll fix that up on some of my future rides as I try to improve the video quality. You know, I'd never been down this way, and as I went under the highway, there it was like 50-60 feet below this 12 lanes of cars as I go under the I-15. I really enjoyed being able to pan the 360 camera around after the fact. It kind of gives you a good view of what it looked like down there underneath the highway as I rolled under it. It's pretty neat. And the bright sun really helps to have a visor and also a pair of sunglasses underneath. Once you get into the shade and the tunnels here, then you kind of want to pop the visor up so you can at least have a little bit better visibility, some of those big rocks and things on the trails. You actually have to cross two streams to the point where you literally have to get off the wheel. I didn't record it because it's a little hard to run the camera while you're getting up and over some of these streams, but basically the kill switch on the MSX really comes in handy at this time, because you just push the button, lift the wheel, walk across these tricky crossings, and then get the wheel on the other side. Much easier. Of course, some parts of the trail you can really get cruising and it's able to get your speed up, but there's other parts where you definitely have to take your time and pick through some of the rocks and other obstacles that are in your path. Up here on the right also there's a bunch of stables, a lot of horses, and sometimes you'll see some of those on the path. I've seen horses on the path every time I've ridden on this trail. deep in the canyon is where there's a lot of scenic areas as the trails kind of twist and turn close to the river down here. And you know, there's some little more challenging parts, but once you get down into the shade, it's very beautiful. You'll see as we're cruising through here, you'll see the footage, but it's very, very nice, very comfortable, beautiful time of year. Staying on the trail keeps you out of trouble. If you saw, I just passed a whole big bunch of cactus back there. If we would want to take a fall and land at something like that. There's several crossings going across the river. Some more wider than others, but this bridge right here I thought was pretty cool. It's a few feet wide, so it's not a big deal, but it's nice and it's kind of fun to cross over in a few different places. Fairly uneventful on the way back, and as we came back under, came up the highway and back along the I-15. You know, top speed is 22, 24, somewhere in there, and about an hour and a half. But a nice little cruise, about 10 miles, going down in through the canyon and exploring it. Even as I think about it now, cruising through those winding trails, the canopy of branches, the dancing shadows, makes me want to go back there again. But you know, we've got a group ride scheduled coming up in May, so hopefully some of you will be able to join us, and we'll get some more video of cruising through there then. Hey, ZenRyder signing out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.